I welcome us to this great channel. My name is Muiwa Adedayo, and I have a very interesting topic to really discuss with my global audience. Okay, the topic has to do with the fact that what were those things that I really put into practice that made me to become confident of English language speaking. What really catapulted my confidence to be able to actually speak wherever I find myself. Presently, I train teachers, I train school owners, not only in Nigeria but in some African countries. I presently have people in Ghana, people from South Africa that I'm currently training. So how did this happen? It is based on this that I've decided to shoot this video in order to really share insights with my global audience or audience members. So I have the topic on the board, if you can see it clearly. Okay, how I started speaking English without fear. Okay, 7 English speaking tips. These are tips that I have put into practice, and I strongly believe that if you put them into practice, they will definitely catapult. They will increase your proficiency in English language. So please come along with me while I explain each of the ideas one after the other on the whiteboard. Yes, the first one is grammar and vocabulary. Okay, it is what I call the VG. To grammar, what I'm going to really advise you to do, okay, in your journey towards mastering English language is to focus on grammar and vocabulary. That you need to get textbooks. You need to get different textbooks. You need to get different, okay, I have them in my library, diverse textbooks. You need to get them. Okay, you need to get so many textbook written by British authors and authors, and you do what, you soak yourself, okay, you immerse yourself, okay, in reading these textbooks. The more you read, okay, the better, okay, you become in both spoken English and written English language. That is the first thing, and make sure that you do them hand in hand. They're just like a Siamese twins, that both of them should go hand in hand. The second one is DHL. Okay, you have to actually set maybe 30 to 1 hour every day, okay, to studying English language. The more you read, okay, the better you become. You have to be a voracious, you have to commit to voracious reading. It will expose you to words, it will expose you to phrases, to sentences, okay, and it is the aggregation of all this that will fast track your proficiency and your fluency in the language itself. Then exercise and breathing. Yes, I exercise every day. If you need to actually commit yourself to a kind of a regime of daily exercises, as you exercise, there's a way that whenever you find yourself in situations where you need to stand up on your feet and to speak, when your heart starts beating, maybe rapidly, because of the fact that you are a constant exerciser, there's a way that when you do, as soon as you apply the breathing technique, you discover that yes, that heartbeat would normalize and you'll be able to really speak and to speak effectively. Then the other one is practice public and private speaking. Have friends, both online and offline, that you can be communicating with. And if in your neighborhood, try and look for people who are competent English speakers. Make friends with them. Have communication buddies. Go to them, engage them in conversations, and before you know it, your proficiency will definitely improve. Then this one has to do with the private practice, has to do with what I call the 3M, a mock and mirror model. You stand before the mirror and you act as if somebody is standing before you, and you start interacting with that individual. Everything, any new thing that you learn, you can put it into practice in that way, and your mastery, okay, of English language will improve. Then YouTube University. Yes, there's something I call it YouTube University. There are tons of videos that you could download, but make sure that you focus. If you are in a kind of in a British oriented English nation or American oriented English nation, you have to give preference to the kind of videos that you listen to. Okay, for somebody like me, I'm from Nigeria. most of the videos that I listen to, the movies, the cartoons, okay, the songs and others are projected. Okay, I'm always choosy. I make sure that they are created by the British people. So then also you can have communicate maybe role models, icons, okay, whose communication style that you will be imitating. Okay, their non-verbal communication, the way they gesticulate and others. If you apply this, your proficiency will really increase, and then you'll be able to actually speak in the public without any fear. Then mistake management. Do not forget, you're bound to make mistakes. Okay, nothing worthwhile is attained on a platter of gold. Likewise, proficiency in English language. At the initial stage, you'll be making mistakes, but please do not give up. Just whenever you fall, you rise up again. Fall and rise up again. And before you know it, your English learning curve will keep increasing and your proficiency will become so noticeable. So don't let mistake, okay, determine your destiny. Then the daily journaling. Okay, make sure that you have a journal. Okay, you have a notebook. Okay, a notebook that you will use to your daily experience. Every new word, every new vocabulary, every new phrase that you come across on a daily basis, make sure you write it down and you practice how to use it. Then you practice active recall. Active recall, according to studies, according to science, okay, it is the most effective way of retaining, okay, knowledge. Make sure that anything that you come across, get open your journal, get a pen, and try to see if you can really recall it. Okay, by so doing, for example, if you learn a word flabbergasted, and the meaning of flabbergasted is great surprise, you can just close your journal and see if you can recall it. Then write it down and use it to form, okay, simple sentence. Then finally, quizzes. There are apps on the internet, okay, that you can actually download that has different kind of, we have the beginners lesson, the intermediate, the advanced. Okay, most of them have what? Quizzes, they have exercises. You can also use such mediums to do what? To improve your proficiency in English language. And the more proficient, okay, you become, the more your knowledge of English language, okay, increases. You discover that your confidence to be able to actually speak and to speak in the public will definitely increase too. And that fear of public speaking, of making mistake, will be somehow contained. It will be contained so that fear will not deprive you, okay, of expressing yourself wherever you find yourself. Thank you so much for your time. Please do not forget to subscribe to my channel. I'm committed to helping people improve their English language fluency all over the world. If you have any questions, drop it. I will definitely respond. Thanks, and I shall see you in the next video.